Today I want to talk to you about relationships and how to have an authentic one, and actually just a really great relationship. And usually when you think about relationships, I know that one of the big words that come out when I think of relationships is love. And I'm actually not going to talk about love. I want to talk more about yourself and how many times when you go into a relationship, you're just super selfish. And that's something that I've been processing in my life, specifically as it relates to God. It was always like, oh, I don't feel good this way, Lord. Help me not to feel this way. Or I really want this. Help me to get this, Lord. And, oh, I need you to take care of this person. And help me not to da-da-da-da-da. And it all revolved around myself. And I didn't realize it, but what I thought was an authentic relationship was really just me being selfish and taking him along on a ride. And I don't see how that works on a human level, let alone with God. I mean, I'm married. I have a daughter, a 2-year-old daughter right now, and I'm processing if I treated my wife like that just wouldn't work. And so having this mindset to get out of yourself and to think of others is super important when having that authentic relationship. And I think another piece that is important to have that authentic relationship is trust. And when it focuses on God, trusting that his way is the best. And that's something that I'm trying to go stronger with or in each and every day is trusting him, knowing that his ways are better than mine. I think of this text in Isaiah 55, verses 8 and 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. The other day I was getting ready to speak at this event, and I went for this walk, and I've been trying in my relationship with Christ to just go for a walk and talk with him out loud like a friend. And I was talking with him, I said, Lord, here I'm getting ready for this sermon. I'm going to talk about this topic. It's really amazing. And I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. This is what you want me to talk about, right? And nothing. It was like crickets. And I'm like, Lord, are you cool with this, right? Because I really am excited about this topic, but I want to make sure we're on the same page. Could you give me something? I was out in the woods, like, could a bird chirp or a deer pass or anything, Silence. And then I just said something really simple. I said, okay, Lord, well, maybe, if you just wanted to be quiet here, maybe you're teaching me your patience. Maybe you're teaching me to trust in you. So I'm just going to go forward in this unless you say something else. And this is when God said to me, and I felt his presence, his words in my mind. He said, I don't want you to talk about that. And then I was like, whoa, wait. I've been preparing. I mean, this is a big event. I've got people coming. The talk is later on today. I mean, I need to talk about this. And God was like, no, I want you to talk about this. And he gave me this whole new topic for a sermon. And I said, okay, if that's what you want, fine. And so I went back to my room and I studied and I prepared what I believed he wanted me to say. And I got there that evening, and I'm kind of nervous because I'm like, this is kind of winging it, and here we go. And I preach the sermon, and then I make this call, and this huge guy comes forward, and he's emotional, and his brother's with him, and he gives his heart to Jesus. Sermon's over, people come and we're talking, and his brother, this brother that I'm going to find out here shortly that it's his brother, comes up to me and says, hey, do you have a minute? I said, sure. Well, I happened to be in Wisconsin when I was giving this talk. And he goes, hey, look, man, I live in Louisiana. My brother lives in Texas. He's not an Adventist. And he called me on Monday of this week. This message was on a Friday night. He goes, he called me on Monday and said, hey, I feel impressed to go to Wisconsin to these meetings. Will you go with me? So I drove from Louisiana to Texas to pick up my brother to come here, and we showed up tonight, and this sermon was exactly what he needed to hear. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm like, my mind is blown. And I said, well, praise the Lord. God told these guys about the sermon before he told me. I found out Friday morning they were already on their way. And God said to me, if you would just trust me. You know, it's not always about you, and it's not always about the thing that you think it's about. Sometimes it's about something bigger than you can even imagine. Would you trust me? So I want to challenge you right now as you're in your relationship with God. There's sometimes he'll say, hey, could you give this up? And you're thinking, I don't want to give this up because I want to hold on to it. And why do you want it so bad? And let me hold on to it. And you think it's about that issue, whatever it might be. Oh, I don't want to give up the alcohol that I'm consuming. I don't want to give up the media that's driving my life. And as you do this, you think that it's all about that, but maybe, just maybe, God is saying, no, I just need to take it out of your hand so my hand can go in it. I just want to have an authentic relationship with you, and I just want to walk with you. Could you get that out of the way so we could walk together? I believe that if you give that wholly to him, you can have that authentic relationship you're looking for. That's my prayer. God bless.